Ikomi. Terry is presenter and producer with Channel State Television.
Thank you very much, Mr.
All right, asking Abuja, you're familiar with that. The last time we were here, you were not asking Abuja. After you are the 17th minister in the FCT, after 16 ministers in the FCT, we finally have a minister of the FCT that Abuja people call the light of Abuja. How does that make you feel?
Well, it encourages me. Makes me feel happy that people appreciate that we're doing something that impacts on their lives, and with that you are motivated to work more. If the people you're working for appreciate the fact that, oh, we're seeing a difference, obviously you'll be happy. So it makes me happy too. So, very well.
Abuja people should expect more lights because there are so many parts of Abuja that you need to shine lights.
There are so many parts of the world that don't have lights, so
we are concerned about Abuja here.
I'm not the minister of power.
You know what light the Abuja people are talking about?
Yeah,
where they gave you that title. Light could be water, it could be roads, it could be markets.
I wanted it to be very specific so that you don't say that when you make an ambiguous statement, it becomes to be difficult. So it's better you narrow it down so that everybody will understand what you meant.
Right, interesting. Well done on the job you're doing, and I'm certain that the people are happy as well. Like has mentioned, that's why they have called you asking Abuja. But on the other side, there are those who have been complaining about the fact that Abuja is not as business friendly.
That's what?
Business friendly.
Yep.
Talk about investors complaining about that. What are you doing regarding that? And then there's also the aspect where a pastor recently said that she was needing. I wonder if you want to talk about that because of all of this development you're trying to do in the best interest of the people. Well, it seems some persons are not understanding this.
Well, as human, you don't expect everybody to like every policy of government. What's important, majority. If the majority of the people are happy, of course you don't expect everybody to be happy. And some people also do not understand. If you don't understand what is going on, for you to ask questions. Like you said, investors are not happy. I don't know the investors are not happy. I've never had any complaint that investors are not happy. If you look at the recent rating, they said 3 states have been graded as investor friendly, business friendly to carry out the business. So when it's investors are not happy, I don't know about that. Yesterday, I met with the ambassadors of the European Union. It has to do with the potential in Abuja, how they can come in to invest. And they were all happy with the kind of things we try to reel out for them, what we have done, and these are the potential they can come in and collaborate and partner with FCT. And we're quite happy. It was a very fruitful discussion for about 2 good hours. You talk about the woman kneeling down begging. I do not carried away by such emotions. Kneeling down to do what? Who owns Jamilek? How does it become their own? First of all, I came on board. That place was given out to one company for more than 15, 16 years. And they claim that they want to invest, they want to turn it around, make it to be an entertainment center. You know what you have in, if you're going to Dubai, City Walk, you know, all kinds of things. When you go there, you see shanties. They've turned it to shanties. And one of these days, I went there by myself. I said, this cannot be. There's a hotel. And then, who will come to stay in that hotel? When there are shanties, you don't know whether they are criminals or what. Some people, they saw in the morning, they come out to do exercise and that. That is not what that place is. Which part of the world will you see such water and they abandon it? Now, when I asked, okay, somebody wrote to us from Lagos, I don't know him, my own is in terms of investment. He made quite elaborate presentation, and I was thrilled. But in my own usual we have been having this kind of people who call they want to invest, and you give them the land. At the end of the day, you don't say anything. Just like the person that was allocated 15 good years, nothing has happened. I revoked it. The moment I revoked it, all kinds of calls started coming. I don't want to mention the person that said was involved. No, he was in this bank, he didn't have this chance, now he's willing now to go and invest. I said, look, 15 good years. You have abandoned this place. Now we have revoked it. So now give it to people who want to really invest. You're now working for your slumber. So now say, I'm now ready to do that. I said, look, we're tired of this. Okay, to show you that it's not personal. We're going to divide it. You come and sign for us. From social period to social period, if there's no development, we take back our land. You to sign for us. From social time to social time, if no development, please give us back our land. We cannot just give you land, stay for 20 years, no development. Who does that? How would the woman who was crying, if you like, call God, let God come down, what's my business about that? That because you stay in some place and you are trying to trade, it has become your own. Would you not ask yourself, how does Jabi Lake become your own? Who owns Jabi Lake? Is it an individual or government? And we're trying to see how we can make sure that investors develop this place for the interest of all of us. There's one pastor, I don't even know where he comes from, but I just saw a text. Oh, save my life. I didn't know that you took it for recreation. You have now converted to church. And then the development control went there and put notice. We can't allow this here. How you got my number, I do not know. So I now said, what's the problem? Oh, sir, please help me. Oh, I'm dying. I didn't know that it's a recreation area. I built my church. You built your church. With whose approval? Now you are calling on some, you have not said the emotion. Some people say, I mean, why is it doing like this now? You know where they pray to God? What kind of system is that? Who would like to listen to that kind of a thing? And I said, what's up? What I can do for you, I can give you time. I will tell you where control not to demolish. Give you time where you will live. But that I will allow you to stay there because you say you are praying for who? We can't continue to allow this kind of things. I think that that's development, emotions.
Honorable Minister, I will allow you to speak probably more on what the FCT administration wants to do with that name. We've spoken about it a lot of times on this, but I don't want, maybe you hold on. We actually wanted to start with political issues.
Okay. But let's just to...
No, not on this.
Not on this issue.
Maybe when we come back.
When we come back, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Political issues.
All right, let's go politics. Honorable Minister, I'm sure you've been looking at things that have been happening in the political scene for a couple of weeks now. The Supreme Court came up with a judgment concerning your party, and one would have thought that that would lay to rest the face-off that we've seen in that party. But an interim committee is up now. When will this roundabout end as far as PDP is concerned?
Interim committee for where?
That just sprang up. We understand that that was the announcement we saw on different pages of newspaper yesterday. There was interim committee, Tani Muturaki and the rest are, constituting.
You ask me, I want to ask yourself, when will 419 stop? When will people stop being fraudulent? Actually, when will people stop being fraudulent? If you ask me that, how you say that people are fraudulent? I want you to give me time. Let me just explain this to you. You saw, what do they call him? Adolfo Fabara. You know him very well.
Yes.
Do you know Adolfo Fabara?
Yes.
Not personally, but of course in terms of his status in your
know
party.
Him.
What was he before?
BOT chairman.
BOT chairman.
No, what was he before?
Senate president.
How did he leave office?
He was removed.
How did he leave office? I want to show you know the background. And that's why I asked, what did they tell their children? Don't their children ask them questions? If you know Wabara, his background, he left because of 50 million naira. 50 million naira. His colleagues removed him. Bribe in appropriation under education. That's Senator Adolphus Wama. That's the kind of mistake PDP will make. Or they have always made. A man, question mark, 50 million naira threw him away. And the party he put in that trouble today has died because of that matter. The former Minister of Education, Fabian Osuji, Prof, is late. He has now gone below 50 million. He's now giving 5 million. He will arrange a meeting. Now let me just tell you why it's forward now. You don't Jerry Gala, you don't. Ask where the 500 million of PDP. Ask him. People you expect, even by that title, professor, people you expect, senator. Look at the one that says the senior advocate of Nigeria. Turaki.
Is it not?
Well, you see, that's again the problem. Do you know the meaning of senior advocate of Nigeria? Not necessarily you're only intelligent. There are a lot of things expected of you. This is one that went to court and apologized when the judge issued a warrant. A senior advocate disobeying court because of what? Affairs with women and this and this and that and denying. Senior advocate telling you that now what are you forming interim national committee for? What are you doing for a Canada committee? You went to court at the Federal High Court Ibadan. We didn't go to court. And that's why it baffles me. I thought that Sheyi Makinde is a young boy, young man growing. I didn't also know that he's involved in this 419 fraud. I didn't know. You went to court. I never went to court. Our people never went to court. You went to Federal High Court to say, revalidate us based on the National Convention we held November 15, 16, which two judgment of Federal High Court has said, do not go ahead with this. Anything you do is to be set aside. Now you conducted the convention, the Amala Convention you did, contrary to the substitute court judgments. Then after you have finished, you now went to Federal High Court that you should be revalidated to recognize us as officers of the party. They sued only INEC. We got the wind of it. We applied to be joined. Who are those that applied to be joined? Abdul Rahman, who was acting national chairman then. Samaya, who was acting national secretary then. Bature, who was acting organizing secretary then. The legal advisor, Ajibade, who was acting legal advisor. And Senator Mao Habwa, who was the chairman of BOT. Filed to be joined in that suit. And the court joined them as defendants. So they became 2 second to 6 or 7 defendants in that suit, which was filed by Sheyi Group and whatever in about the Federal High Court. Judgment was given. Judgment was given by Justice Aguma of the Federal High Court and said, listen, it's very unfortunate. You have the timidity to come back to the court to recognize you, having disobeyed court judgments. You have the audacity again to file. We cannot do that. Everything you have done in that convention is still set aside, null and void. Went further. They said, look, the second to the 6 defendants in their counter affidavit said that we are members of the National the Acting and the Caretaker Committee of the party. And they did not deny the environments in the counter affidavit of these defendants. And the court said, listen, the mere fact is you not deny the environment made. You have considered to the fact that they are the caretaker committee. And the court gave in judgment that this caretaker committee should be superintending the affairs of the party pending when the convention is to be held. Convention has been held. People were elected. INEC was present. They now went on appeal to Court of Appeal. Luckily, the first appeal they went to the Supreme Court, the two appeals have been dismissed, also nullifying that convention. But this one have appealed to Court of Appeal will be held next week Friday. But in the first place, Federal High Court has given judgment. I would ask you people, maybe you didn't want to wear it. Take. I'd like you free of charge, or even they cost me money. Take. You should educate. You are aware of this. And now see, you have refused to tell the public what is on ground. And you are coming now to say, oh, we are setting up a caretaker committee. How? And you are deceiving people that you want to sell from. I dare anybody say. I dare them say, let me see a place, office. You will name PDP, National Secretary. Let me dare them. Open office anywhere in Abuja. You don't do secretariat in your bedroom. You don't do it in your parlor. If you say you're a party, go and put sign PDP National Secretariat. Just like we're occupying Wadata. We're occupying Wadata. That's where everybody knows that PDP National what? Secretariat. If you are saying that you want to sell form, to who? You will submit it where? Is that not fraud? You know there's a judgment. You went to court. We didn't go to court. You went to court. And court gave judgment against you. You have not even stated the execution of that judgment. You've not set aside that judgment. And you're not coming to deceive people. We are setting up a caretaker committee who want to begin to sell form. Is that not fraud? Right. Is that not fraud? 419. What is 419?
Let me get a clarification.
Yes.
Here. This judgment by Justice Agomo, was it the one that went all the way to the Supreme Court?
No.
Judgment was given last week?
So what I said that
it's different.
No, the one they went to Supreme Court was Justice Omotosho and Lifu. Lifu was one who gave judgment in favor of Sule Lamido, while Omotosho was one who gave judgment in favor of Austin and Co. Against what they were trying to do. So that one has now gone to Supreme Court, and Supreme Court upheld the judgment of Omotosho and Lifu.
So where is this one?
That's what I'm trying to say. Now, when they finished their so-called Amala Convention, they now again went to Federal High Court in Ibadan and filed this action that the Federal High Court should recognize them, compel INEC to recognize them as the officers of the party. And Federal High Court said, listen, you disobeyed our own court or judgment here. Just Lifu judgment, just Omotosho's judgment. And that had been set aside. I mean, that convention had been set aside even by the Court of Appeal. And you have the audacity to file again, coming to the Federal High Court, who has stopped you not to do that convention, telling us now to compel INEC to recognize you. A convention that never happened, that never took place in the eyes of the law. And the judge said, listen, I'm not only going to set it aside, it's a nullity. Moving forward too, the second defendant, 36th defendant, what are their names there?
Yes. Second defendant is Mohammed Abdulrahman.
Yes, Atena Sachaman. God bless your father.
There you have.
Read it again.
My father is named.
Read it again, wherever he is. He's in peace. Read the second one, let the public hear. Yes.
National Secretary PDP.
God bless your mother. Go ahead.
She's late too.
God is blessing her wherever she is. Yes.
PDP Board of Trustees.
God bless you. Oh my God. Thank you. They are the defendants.
Yes. And then Tuna Church.
Yes.
Those were the
Now, fine. Now, if I may help you, let me help you, even though they don't want to pay me. Let me help you. So that when you are telling the public, tell them what happened. Okay.
I quickly read some of the judge.
No, let me just.
I'm just wondering, where is this case? Is it at the Court of Appeal level?
It is not the Court of Appeal. Okay, look at what it comes. There's evidence before me.
Yes,
no, I want them to hear, not only you. There's evidence, page 13 of the judgment. There's evidence before me from the counter affidavit of Senator Samuel Anyanwu, who was the National Secretary of the applicant, to the effect that at the expiration of their 4-year tenure, which ended in December 2025, a caretaker committee was set up to run the affairs of the applicant pending the time they will hold a convention. This piece of evidence was not controverted by you. A caretaker committee became an inescapable option because the law abhors a vacuum. I therefore hold that the caretaker committee set up by the applicant is the only lawful and legitimate body that can run the affairs of the applicant in the circumstances of this case. In the circumstances of this case. Let me conclude by saying that the first respondent in this case is the electoral umpire, that is INEC. It is only bound to deal with the caretaker committee set up to run the affairs of the party pending when they hold a lawful and legitimate convention wherein the national officers would be elected. So the court has said this caretaker committee, if INEC must deal with them because the law abhors a vacuum, and that this caretaker is one recognized pending when a convention will be held that would elect their national officers. And after this, the caretaker committee now went and conducted a national convention, which INEC attended. Now, you now appeal against this judgment to the Court of Appeal. What do the Court of Appeal hold? Court of Appeal has already set aside their convention before. Supreme Court has upheld that judgment. Now, instead of you two, people don't have shame. You have promised people what will be the outcome of the judgment.
Is there an appeal pending?
That's what I'm trying to tell you now. I said they went an appeal against this, which will be had next week, Friday. Okay. And I'm saying that, listen, I'm saying that there is no stay of execution of this judgment. It has not been set aside. Okay. So how can you now come? You have already appealed. How can you now come again to say you are settled of a caretaker committee?
Okay. Would you then address? Would you then address what happened at the Supreme Court last week as regards the status of Senator Anyanwu? Because that's what they
please, let me tell you first of all. Yes. You know, when you hear fraud, these guys are fraudulent. Is Senator Anyanwu a subject of appeal? Was there any appeal on Senator Anyanwu?
But the question is, Senator Anyanwu suspended?
Why not hold on? Listen, when this was going on, they said they suspended Anyanwu. We say we have also suspended you. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. Right. Okay, assuming don't know conceding that Anyanwu was suspended, NEC has overturned all those suspensions, assuming it existed. Because if it existed, he was suspended, assuming, would he have run election? Would he have run election? Convention, Samayan was elected at the convention of December, remember, was elected. So when was this suspension? Was it the suspension they suspended when they were there? Assuming they were suspended then, and we have got the neck and no, too bad. There's no such suspension. I just want to tell you this. They came up again that the FCT High Court, you understand, upheld the suspension of Anyanwu, which is not correct. The party set up a disciplinary committee headed by Tommy Kimi. Sam Anyanwu went to court, not allow the disciplinary committee to consider the report. Not consider the report, to even invite him to appear. Listen, court said no, we don't agree. You should appear, for example. See, so that God did not suspend. He said, look, this suit will not go and appear. And you said, Tommy Kimi recommended his suspension. Right? You said so. If Tommy Kimi recommended his suspension, NEC never said to ratify the suspension. A committee was set up. And that committee never, the decision was never ratified. You remember, I was to be, also if I said, you know, I cannot appear before any of you. Why
did Ayawu appeal that judgment?
The Supreme Court referred to last.
No, Supreme Court never. Excuse me. Have you seen the problem I have with you? And the problem I have is that you don't even have the time to read the judgment. Have you read the Supreme Court judgment?
The CTC available.
Okay, hold on. What is giving you the confidence?
No, but that is what
why not to hold
exactly
on?
what they're holding on to as well.
I'm not telling you. If they say so, it behoves. Why not? It behoves on you.
We are trying to
Can you hear me?
Okay.
It behoves on you as a journalist, as an investigative journalism or journalist you are. Let me go and get the certified true copy of the judgment. In that I can authoritatively say, somebody was Supreme Court upheld the suspension of some
appeal court.
I'm coming now. You are saying here that Supreme Court upheld this.
No,
I'm coming there. You said I'm coming.
We said the Supreme Court dismissed the cross appeal by Samuel.
And what the Supreme Court said, it was unnecessary. See, let me tell you how court works, so that you know. When the main judgment, assuming that the main judgment was in our favor, we also went to cross appeal. Say it's unnecessary. I don't know whether you're saying what it is unnecessary. There's nowhere you go and get the certified true copy of the judgment. That will not guide you. It will not guide you. I mean, you leave issues. Take for example. Was there in contention anywhere? Anybody went to court to say, look, this man was suspended? Do you understand me? And the court ruled yes or no. Then somebody appealed to the Court of Appeal. I'm against the ruling of this court that this man was not suspended. Or someone went to court and appealed that I'm appealing against my suspension as upheld by the court. Do you understand me? Does court on his own, without no subject matter, we woke up? I mean, people just, if it was even canvassed at the lower court or the federal high court, if there was such an issue, then you can even say, okay, maybe there was an issue like that, so it came up. I have always said that what will guide us, it's just like I brought this document. Now, sorry, I've taken it. I'm sorry. Just I brought this now, so that I'm not just talking, so that it will not be I'm just saying what suits me.
You have a backup.
I have a backup. Look at it. Can they, upon this, can you not say you are going to call for or set up a caretaker committee? That's the point I'm trying to make.
We don't dwell on this too much.
Yes.
There's a lot that we need to cover before we end this conversation. Now, in spite of the Supreme Court judgment, I mean, you came out after that judgment and said there are no factions in the PDP. As
a responsible party person.
But from all indication and from what you are saying, the factions are still there.
No. You can't stop people who want to be criminals. The only way we can stop them is by applying the law, is by applying sanction on them.
What are strong words you're using, Honorable Minister? When you say criminal, you call them forward.
Have you never heard me when I said, you took bribe? Has this sued me?
Right, so you're
okay, I am telling you here that I asked you what removed Senator Wabara from office. It's not because of the 50 million naira appropriation.
But does that really have a bearing with what, the issue?
It does, what I'm saying, by the antecedent.
Right.
See, I have told you, you went to court. See the court judgment.
I was in court. That's why I wanted you to educate us. You see, because even right now, a lot of...
No, let me finish what she asked.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, why am I saying that you are a criminal? You went to court. The judgment against you. You have also gone on appeal. You have not waited for the appeal. You have now come to say, oh, Supreme Court said there's no more this without the BOT has taken over. I mean, is it not fraud? You are going to sell form. That is duping Nigerians. And like I said here, if really you are sure, like we are doing now, PDP Secretariat, we have given the bank account where you pay money. Let Turaki, as a senior advocate, open an account of PDP. That day, that silk will be removed. If I dare him, open an account, tell Nigerians, tell party people, this is the account where you will pay the money for PDP. Let him go and open PDP account.
So if you don't recognize the BOT,
not if I know it's not. Wabara is no longer in the party to talk about being chairman. Yes.
Who exactly is in charge of the PDP now? Does the PDP even exist? And are you still a member of this PDP?
I take exception to that's a strong word to that PDP does not exist. Super strong word. It's a strong word.
Does it exist?
It doesn't exist.
Honorable Minister.
It does not exist before. Let me tell you, it does not exist in the eyes of some media stations. Take for example, people have bought forms. In my state, we are contesting governorship, we are contesting senatorial, we are contesting House of Assembly. In which to go and see those who have picked up forms. When you say it does not exist, it depends on what you are looking for.
Who is in charge of the PDP now?
Abdurrahman is the chairman of the party.
Honorable Minister,
he is leading the NWC.
And you are the national leader.
Just before, Honorable Minister,
what you are talking about. I'm there to help, to support them. And I'm not to support them. All I'm saying, which you don't want to hear, which I want Nigeria to hear, can they open an office, PDP? Let me come here. You will take. I know that I want to raise channels and the rest. I'm coming out. I know the check that. I'm sorry, but I'm not afraid. I'll say. Now, can they open an office, PDP Secretariat? Can they open an account and tell PDP members who want to buy funds, who want to contest election, pay to this account number, this is the bank. First of all, that bank will be in trouble. And today, I tell you, that bank will be in trouble because for you to open an account, you must have to have the certificate of incorporation. You must have the certificate of incorporation. Who has it? It's the secretary of the party. So let me say the bank that will go and open an account. That bank will be in trouble. Then the person who wants to open the account and pray law, let Turaki, a senior advocate, put his name as signatory. Then see whether he will not be derobed or whether they are sick, he will not answer sick. He will not. So that is that. People should not do something that you know you are defrauding Nigeria. And two, any house that allows them, because it's fraud, you know the judgment, you know what's on there, and I see it, I will take that house.
Honorable Minister.
PDP are written to me. Anybody who knows me know. I'm not coming here for it. I will seal it off. It's gone. I will never allow any breach of the peace. You cannot. You cannot, because I'm here to maintain peace. Apart from being a PDP member, as FCT, I obey. This is the judgment of God. You must obey it.
But wouldn't there be a prejudice on your part by sealing off and that?
No. I cannot say no to say. You cannot see you aiding a criminal. You are another to the fact.
No, but if they do that now, if you think that it is wrong, you go to court.
No, please. I cannot. Hold on. Mind you, you cannot say so. It is in the eyes of the public. Okay. And it's not that you are not aware. You are aware, or even you are not aware. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. It's not an excuse. So if you have heard that they are looking for social criminal, for example, and that criminal, you find him in your house, and then when I find him, you say, I should go to court before I come to arrest you. Who does that?
But are you an enforcer of the law?
No. Okay, take for example. You don't say what I'm enforcer of the law. Take for example. Why are you saying that when you build without an approval, the development control will go and bring it down? We should have gone to court now.
But that's a different issue.
I don't say I'm an enforcer of the law.
This is politics.
It is not. No, first of all, politics should not bring breach of the peace. The moment Abuja is a quiet place, it's a peaceful place. And therefore, you must play according to the rules. You cannot take the laws into your hand by causing crises that will bring breach of the peace. You cannot go to court. You won't allow court to. You come and take the laws into your hand. Who does that? Who does that?
Minister, please.
All I have said, let them go open secretariat in one place. Or let them open an account. Nigerian PDP members who want to run an election, this is account number. That's what I said, they are fraudsters.
As far as this issue is concerned,
yes,
for us as journalists, we always want to be sure what the concerns are so that we can know whether to call, we can refer to anyone as a faction.
I don't know when you say, if I would like you to say, you.
No, also journalists, because
don't go there. Don't go say all journalists. Don't go there.
The reason
that's how you talk about all politicians. Don't
so here's why I'm going with that. We're all asking the same question. The question is, we expected that the Supreme Court judgment would put this matter to rest.
It has.
And since, one second, Minister, because we've been speaking with the other faction, and we're also worried about calling the faction. That's what we're asking you to clarify. Now, we don't have the CTC. The other faction is hinging the argument on the fact that Senator Ayamu was suspended and never recalled, and in between he kept sending correspondence. So would you respond to all these and understand where
I have been able to respond to you, just don't worry. Okay, let me go back to it again. No, let me
you understand the question.
I don't know whether the perspective what he's trying to say.
It is the same thing. I just want to see this judgment, just clarify here now, that this judgment which affirmed the position of Senator Ayamu as secretary is still in the process. It's not been appealed. So we completely agree with that. But the one on which the Supreme Court made pronouncement last week, when the case came up for hearing, I was in court. Lawyers announced appearance for Senator Ayamu and withdrew the cross appeal they filed. And on the day the judgment was given, I was recalling in court. And the court said the cross appeal having been withdrawn is struck out. So I want you to clarify what was it that Senator Ayamu's cross appeal.
Okay, let me tell you how the law. What is called a cross appeal?
Tell us.
No, so that you know. Let me tell you.
Yes, tell us.
Let me tell you. So, first of all, a judgment has been given. That judgment is in my favor. And when a judge is reading judgment, sometimes can make a statement what we call obiter. In passing. That is not
side comments.
That's what I'm saying. You may be comfortable. You may not be comfortable about it. You say, no, I'll challenge this statement. Now, when you go to the apex court, you say it's not necessary. The main appeal has been taken, which is the subject matter. I don't know what it is. So which is the subject matter? We don't need to go into those kind of issues. The subject matter here is about convention that was held. Was it proper or not? That's the point I'm trying to let you know. And it will guide you if you can take pains to say, okay, let me go in. I won't make any. I say, well, I'm talking about you now. I will not make. You does not mean you as a person. All of you are journalists. Let me take pain and go into the Supreme Court and see how I can get this. When they know that the electorate, the public is very concerned to have, you will get it. Before you begin to say, this person said this, this person does not say. And two, look at the judgment I have brought here now. I didn't say they said, they didn't say. If they are telling you, can you prove to them, let me have it. I cannot begin to go and tell the public because you told me. What is that? If I've come here and say, Federal High Court said this, you may say, but we can't believe it. Look at it. Look at it here. So that
when was this judgment delivered?
This judgment was delivered this year.
January.
This year, yes. This year. So I'm not talking about.
And it's in the appeal.
Yes, they have gone an appeal. but they have not been able to say stay of execution of the judgment. And it cannot be said, and there's nothing they can get out of it because the same Court of Appeal has nullified their convention before you went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court have upheld the notification, the nullifying the convention. So all they are doing, let me tell you what they are doing.
Yes.
We are all
we don't overflow this particular
No, but it's good for the public because because you have every time when I watch you people talk,
right?
Whether in channels, whether in Arise, particularly, you're going to say, but Supreme Court gave judgment that Samayawu has been expelled. Samayawu has been suspended. Where are you getting that? I want the point I'm trying to make.
Okay.
Well, if I were able, when I'm talking, I have my facts. Like when we are saying here, I done that.
From your point of view,
no, it's not point of view.
Your side of the story.
No, it's not my side of the story. Documentary, certified true copy of the court. But when you are talking, you're not with anything. You're only talking about. You're even talking very, very affirmative, very, very sure.
But you don't have the CTC of the Supreme Court judgment.
Well, that's what. You see, have you been seeing me emphasizing? I said, have you gotten the CTC judgment before you begin to? But even if I assuming don't know considering, I have told you here, assuming don't know considering that Sam was suspended. For example, for him to have contested the election means that our suspension has been lifted. That's the point I'm trying to make. Assuming, don't know considering.
That point has been made.
No, it hasn't been made. It hasn't been made. Lifted by who?
That point has been made, so we don't.
By the party.
But just 1 second, because the appeal court had said that there's no document showing that Sam Ayowu's suspension was lifted.
Who said so? Do you have the judgment?
Well, there are judgments that we all don't have.
Let me tell you. Listen. I was watching. Hold on. You know, that's one you see. Now you say which journalist want to. No, please. When you are talking, talk authoritatively. Don't talk on hearsay. I didn't come here to talk on hearsay. That I know that Supreme Court. I will not make any comment. All I know, appeal was dismissed.
Is it documented?
No, that one you had. Now what you do? What is the full judgment? I cannot comment because I've not been able to lay hand on the certified true cover judgment. That's the point I'm making. But what I paid dismissed, it's not hidden. Is it
wrong, therefore, for any side to try to interpret the Supreme Court to advantage? Yeah. The way it has happened.
Now, let me tell you. First of all, who appealed the judgment? The other faction appealed the judgment. Yeah. Which appeal did they dismiss?
They made appeal.
They made appeal. To whose own credit? So if there's anybody who will be parading to say we have won, if those that were appealed against and the judgment was dismissed, then before you go into the full details, what led to why they dismissed this appeal. Okay. That's why we are talking about. So when you are talking,
so
you're not talking
authoritatively. You have won on that.
It's not about if everybody knows that. That's what they are telling you. Did they not say? They said, listen. Right. They said, yes, that Supreme Court had dismissed the appeal, but Supreme Court had now said, listen, that Supreme Court had now said, Aras, listen to me. You're important in this matter. The Supreme Court, they now said, Supreme Court had now said that they should go back and put the party in order. That's why BOT. Who has been expelled since? That's what they say. That now comes. Is it true? Can we read the full judgment where Supreme Court said all those things? This is what I'm trying to say. And you'll find, I can assure you, today's what? Wednesday. I do latest by Monday. I do know that the certified copies of the judgment will come out. So that when you say, I was watching you last night when you were interviewing Ume, I was interviewing you, I followed, there's no, I watch everything. So when I'm commenting, when I'm talking, I'm not talking like somebody whom they just told. I don't. When you see me say, Arai said this, I was not told. I watched. When I said, AIT said this, I was not told. That's why every news period of every television house I know. So nobody tells me. No, but that is but that's different. Now, having told you this, okay, don't close up. Look at this judgment. They went an appeal. Which the judgment is against you. Somebody have been recognized as a caretaker committee before the convention was now held. So which category are you coming to from now that you have gone and appeal? Which category are you coming to from?
We want to flip the issue around.
Yes.
There are still more questions of politics.
Ask a particular question regarding your goal.
Yeah.
What exactly you're trying to achieve? You have said that this whole matter, the Supreme Court's judgment has settled the whole matter.
Yes.
We are seeing it still divided.
Let me tell you that.
But I am trying to understand, and I'm
Yes.
sure a majority of Nigerians want to understand what you are trying to achieve with this role. What do they call? Are you saying you are the voice of conscience for the party? What exactly do you call
First of all, there's the beauty headed by Senator Mao Habumwa. After you look at it, it's there now. It's one of the, I'm coming.
What are you trying to achieve?
You asked me a question as per what I know. And as a proper president who is involved in all this, I am briefing you that this is the position of things. I didn't ask myself this question. You asked me this question.
Absolutely.
And as a bona fide member, as a committed member of the party, as someone who is involved in all this, I'm privy to know. I'm saying with the facts. And that is why I'm letting you know. And nobody can contradict it.
But is it not putting the party apart?
You're saying that, no, see.
27 is by the corner.
No, now, see, this is the problem I have.
Looking forward.
Look,
in
in politics, why not wait in politics? See, let me tell you politics.
Right.
There are people, ego.
Okay.
Ego. You see, some people cannot stand defeat. Now be defeated, instead of let everything scatter. There are people like that.
Is that what this is?
No, I said what some people are doing now, having been defeated. What's their name?
Veronica.
That was
TVC.
no, you're from. Sorry,
TVC News.
I know. I want to say, Shay is their brother now. No, I don't know. Shay is their brother. So what I want to be.
Who are you referring to now?
Mark and Day. Okay.
But since you have mentioned him, sir,
What the point I'm trying to say is that look, you have told people who are waiting for the Supreme Court judgment, who are waiting, whatever the Supreme Court says, we will now abide there. I'm coming down what they said. Now Supreme Court has given judgment, it's making your appeal. You have gone again to say, no, that Supreme Court said there's no leadership. My God. If it was leadership, Supreme Court would have allowed the appeal because, you see, there are two things. And I want to correct some of you. When I hear some of you talk about entire affairs of the party, I begin to wonder. We're not talking about leadership. What did they go to court to do? Let me tell you, what did they go to court to do? We're saying that INEC, as a statutory body, you are bound to comply with all rules, all laws. And therefore, any organization or party that has not complied with the rules and this and that, you are not supposed to attend or recognize whatever they are doing. That PDP, by saying that they will hold convention, that they have not complied with the rules to hold that convention, that so has not been done. So has not been done. So has not been done. If this has not been done, you cannot hold a convention. We didn't say you are not chairman of the party. They didn't say you are not secretary of the party. That's where you are not talking about a leadership. But if we are saying you have not complied with the provisions of the law, the Electoral Act, the INEC guideline, the constitution of your party, therefore you cannot proceed with this. That cannot be leadership. That cannot be leadership. And two, because we say we cannot proceed by doing convention, and court agree with us, you cannot do convention if this and this and this have not been done. And if you go ahead and do it without complying with this, that is a knowledge. You went ahead and did it.
Right.
And now the tenure expired in December. Right? So since there was no other leadership, the tenure expired in December. Then became indeed to set up a caretaker committee. And the caretaker committee was now set up, running the affairs of the party. You now went to the Federal High Court to recognize you, to compel INEC to recognize you. And this caretaker committee joined in the suit. They now became defendants in that suit. And the court came and made a finding that this caretaker committee, in their counter affidavit, said that they are the caretaker committee, and you did not deny it. That means you have considered that indeed they are the caretaker committee.
All right,
so what are we talking about?
Sorry, we need to go.
Yes.
We need to go. We need to go on break, and like as we have clarified this, that the caretaker committee has gotten the endorsement of the Federal High Court, and that judgment has not yet been appealed because the appeal is still at the Court of Appeal.
So it's an appeal now, not that
the Court of Appeal has not.
Yes, that's what I said. It's an appeal. There are no stake.
There's no stake, and the Court of Appeal has not given its position on that. Right?
No, I said the matter will be had next week Friday.
So the judgment subsists.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course.
Okay, we still have a lot to talk about on politics, but we need to go on break now. We need to go on a quick break. We'll be right back, and when we come back, we'll have some political questions to ask before we then take the minister to his primary responsibility, which is as Minister of the Federal Capital. We'll go on break now. Go on the program, and we're still continuing with politics. Before we come to FCT issues, Fisayo, you were asking me.
Yes, I was about to ask a question before we went on break.
Quickly.
Honorable Minister, there's an allegation in the space, especially from some of the political, can we say, contraptions or coalitions we have seen for a while. And the allegation is that the ruling party at the moment is trying to convert the whole structure to a one-party state. You are a member of the opposition in the current administration. Do you agree with this assertion?
You see, again, I've always said this. Coalition, coercing people. I hear P2B and Papanso and FCT, which is the ruling party, that made them now to leave ADC. When ADC will soon collapse, you blame the ruling party. I'm sure they sponsored Obi and Papanso to leave. I have told you, the only opposition party, no matter how you define it, is the PDP.
Really?
I'm coming. I am coming, please. It's not about their own interest. Define what's called opposition. What is opposition? Their own definition of opposition is that government does nothing right. That's their own definition of opposition. If a party does not come every day and criticize the ruling party, it's not opposition. Even when you can see with your two eyes, a government has done well in this aspect, he has not done well because it's a ruling party. You don't become opposition for opposing sake. Take for example, where would I told you we went to European Commission yesterday. The PDP, one of the PDP presidential aspirants was there. And they asked me a question. Well, what do you think you would have done that? I said, no. I'm an opposition party. I will not shut my eyes to say that this government has not done anything good at all. No, I won't do that. If for nothing, all of us are agreed in this country that subsidy was a scam. Every government past has said it was a scam. Has anybody had a political will to stop it? No. But somebody came and had a political will. And he has done it. Will I, because I'm opposition, and I say, no, you have not done anything right? Is that the meaning of opposition? But what I can say, that the stopping of subsidy has made more money available to the states. And therefore, if I was the president, I will make sure I will compel the states to give account of this fund that have come. Do you hear what he said? He didn't say that the president didn't do it. He said, look, the president did this. And he's doing this, money has been made available to the states. But it stopped there. But if I was president, I would have made sure that still account for the level of fund that's come.
But some would say that it's because you are in government.
No, I'm not. I said what the person said. I'm not saying I'm the one saying this.
No, I'm speaking based on.
I'm telling you what the man said when they asked him a question. Right. He said, "Look, it will be foolhardy, it will be stupid of him to say the government has not done anything simply because it's opposition. Okay. Does opposition mean government has not done anything good? Then you will not do that. That's not necessarily opposition. The opposition is to say, look, yes, you have done well here, but we thought you have taken it to this point. If I'm given the opportunity, I will make sure it is taken to the logical conclusion by making sure that the government accounts for the money." That's what he said. He went on to say, look, nobody has done it in this country. The president allowed for federal government to go to the Supreme Court for interpretation on the autonomy and independence of the local government. Now, no president has done that. That he did that, and Supreme Court gave interpretation that the local government is autonomous and their funds should go directly. But if he was given the opportunity, he would have made sure that is being implemented to the letter. That governors must implement it. That's what he said. His opposition. He has not denied the fact that the president or the ruling party did not do this. All he has said, they've done this. But I thought they should have taken it further. That's the essence of opposition. Opposition is not where you come. Everything must be crisis. Everything, nothing good has happened. That is not opposition. So let me tell you about crisis. It's not correct. Remember, under Obasanjo, when he was running for a second term, he went to have a deal with the governors of Southwest. Remember, all of us today, nobody wants to remember anything. No, we don't. If we do, we will not be saying what we are saying today. Now, what happened? When he went to discuss with the governors of the Southwest on how they should support him, in essence, not to support their own party, support me to be president, and I will support you to be governor. The only person who refused was the present president today when he was governor of Lagos. He said, hey, I know your body surprised. I will not fall into this, I will be a victim here. The governor of Ogun agreed. Governor of Ekiti agreed. Governor of Ondo agreed. Governor of Osun agreed. And Oyo. They all supported Mr. President Obasanjo to win. But in their own, the arrangement did not work again.
Is that a template you're...
I'm coming. No, he asked a question. Yes. He asked a question. Right. What I'm trying to say, all the people about who are shouting now, oh, this. I'm saying that it is not the first time presidents have had arrangements with other parties in order for them to survive. But that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
How are they? I was governor here. I had the worst relationship with the administration, and that was the administration of late Muhammad Buhari. None of you can shut your eyes to say you were not aware. There was nothing, there was no intimidation that I didn't get in this country. I never moved.
Talking about it,
I'm coming. Now let this one he ask question. Be patient. Be patient. I never moved. I said no, I was not going to go, and I didn't go, and I stayed. It depends on your conviction. It depends on you. So when you say the president, assuming don't not concede, if the president has come to talk to you, why not join me in this good work I'm doing? Out of your own volition, you agreed. What does that got to do with somebody is trying to force you? Mention one state that you said is not supporting president, that's been chased by EFCC, Mission 1. I had the problem, but I refused to move. I said I will fight this, and I fought it to the end. And I left the same time the president was going. For Christ's sake, also know this, in 2017, we had a crisis in PDP. The APC government then, Leon Abodi Sheriff, were having problem in PDP. It was a serious crisis. We went the matter at the Federal High Court. The DG of SSS then, Landaura, refused us access to the Secretariat. He said that the matter is on appeal. He's not a member of our party, but a member of APC, but the DG of SSS. Fine. It was okay, no problem. When we lost in Court of Appeal, he went and opened the Secretariat for us. Said, how can you? We have appealed the matter to Supreme Court. Why not wait for Supreme Court to finish before you open the Secretariat? Because they were pushing Ali Modu Sheriff. I will not forget, we are all in Lagos as a signature. Amechi, former Minister of Vegetable, was in the 3rd floor. When the judgment came out, that Ali Modu Sheriff, come and see jubilation. Oh, the PDP is gone. Because they were using Ali Modu Sheriff. I'm coming. We refuse to answer. I'm not going to. We will not move. We will fight this matter to the last. We fought it to the last at Supreme Court. We got the judgment. So you don't blame. You don't say there are some people who will say, look, I was a governor. The kind of money I'm seeing today that the president had made available to states. There are some people who say, look, my brother, what everybody is talking about is how he can bring development to his area. If this president, who is in another party, can make this money available, what am I doing here? Some people have that kind of view. What they are telling you, the interest of my state is what matters.
Oh, you know that you are for the president, but let me take you to your state, Rivers, now.
Yes.
Where it seems as if you have 2 men who want to run for the governor of the state on the platforms of 2 different parties.
Who are they?
One in PDP and one in APC.
Who are they?
Alabo George for going to run on APC and Shinda.
You see why I say, you know, there was a time, hold on. Okay. You see, there was a time I said something on television. Some people took it out of context. Have you seen the PDP who collected a form? How are you sure that Shinda collected PDP form? What informs you this? And that's why I say, leave this I hear. Just Kelly brought out this form, so you can see that. Where did you see Chinda's form?
So in other words, are you saying you're
it's not what I'm saying. Where did you see? And that's what I've always told you. We must go for what we call investigative journalism. I have told you here now that Judge Kelly showed his own form. Right? It's not secret.
Are you
on the platform of APC?
You are going to another subject matter again. Now, why not finish one?
On the platform of APC.
That's what I said. You should. And I've never told anybody. We work as a team.
But Alabo is your man.
Who's my woman?
If
Alabo is my man, who's my woman?
Not in that sense.
I don't know.
I don't mean it in that sense. What I meant is that
I didn't say so. What I'm telling you, said that you collected form. And I'm saying, where did you get that information from? I told you here before. I told you here before that people.
Wait, Shinda has not collected form.
You should tell me, I don't know.
Okay.
But let me also tell you.
Okay.
Let me ask here. I have told you here that PDP is contesting the election. Didn't I say it here? I said that in my state, we are going to contest governor. I said so here.
But why
so
is Alabo going to the APC to contest?
He's a member of APC.
Okay, and you are not a member of APC?
No, I'm not.
Okay, but
what do you mean?
What happens to Fubara in this fight now? Please, let us. What happens to Fubara in this fight now?
Wait.
Let us bring.
Why not hold on?
Okay.
Please, yeah, my domain. so just wait, just hold on.
Okay.
Let me tell you, the mere fact somebody is loyal, is your friend, does not mean everything that affects his life you will dictate. No. It's a member of the joint coalition. And we have said anybody who's interested to run, go and collect. At the appropriate time, we'll take a decision. You are here when Governor Advisory Council of Lagos went to meet President to say, look, we have started, we say, we want this person, right? We have what we call joint coalition. We'll decide whom we are going to back.
APC and PDP.
It doesn't matter. It's a joint coalition.
The difference is that the Lagos one is APC.
Every state has its own peculiarities.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
In politics, don't you know? Every politics is a local.
Yes.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Look, let me tell you, if you are saying interesting, what happened that we said we are not going to support Atiku in 2023? Was I not a member of PDP? Well, so what member said, no, you are violating our agreement. Therefore, we will not be a party to this. So, you would have to, why will you do that? So you are not saying interested. When we did it in PDP in 2023, why was it not interested? Why would it be interested now? Because it's in the state. You see, in politics, there are peculiarities everywhere. You look at how it's going to suit your state. You look at how their state will be harmonious. So we don't do something to satisfy you. We do something to satisfy our people. How our people will be peaceful. That's what is important to us. So this issue of coalition, coercion. In fact, I told you there's nothing called coalition. I said they will all fall like a pack of cards. And you were saying how much of it? You are looking at coalition based on faces. What do people rate other parties? We have not less than 20 registered political parties. And if one party has a problem, you now think that's the only opposition. What has happened now to the opposition? Atiku left PDP because he knows he cannot get rid. He cannot get where he can take everybody because he has only wanted to run, and we say you won't run again. He did everything. He saw that he could not manipulate it. And then he had to go to where he will be comfortable to get the ticket. And you have called it opposition. That has become opposition because he's looking for where he will run an election. Obi then went there. I'm surprised. When Supreme Court judgment came out, Obi said Supreme Court has saved this country. Yesterday, I was watching you when you were interviewing one of the Obi then, who now moved to NDC. He said, we looked at it, there's a trap here, this and this. Oh, after you have prayed the Supreme Court has saved this country, now there's a trap. And now you have known that Atiku said he from the party in his house. Nobody will tell what to do. Is that the opposition you're talking about now? All these things are interest. I won't get nomination here. Let me move to the other side. I'm coming. I will tell you something today. So you know, I will tell you.
I'm afraid you don't have all
as I have 1 minute, let me use it the way I want to, not the way you want to. No, okay. Let me tell you. Why there's no position, let me tell you.
Right.
And I was in PDP, there was a fight in PDP. Governors were there. I said, none of you have the capacity to tell me to leave this party. Right, I would make you leave the party. Yes. They all left the party. Yes, I'm still there.
And you have succeeded now?
But I have the capacity. Listen, I have the capacity. No, I have the capacity. Hold on.
I need to come
here on behalf because of me. So let me tell Nigerians this first.
But we're here to ask you questions.
Yeah, but let me free the one they asked. Now, this one, I said you will leave. I will not leave. I've never hid my intention that I will support the president. I never. That does not mean that my state, that the party will not contest. When we supported Tinubu 2023, my party still won, the governorship still won, National Assembly still won, State Assembly. Now, but I has gone. Shaina says the chairman of governor forum. How can he be chairman of one member? He's leaving. Now let me tell you what I don't like in this school. Obi was an Abuja. He couldn't build Abuja. Crisis. What is called leadership? Leadership is for you to stand up to challenges and see how you settle those crises. He left Abuja. He came to a PDP. He ran away PDP. So there's one man in PDP who dominated everything. He went to Labour. Labour had crisis. You couldn't also use your leadership skill, your leadership prowess to put Labour together. You ran away again from Labour. You went to ADC. Now ADC had problem. Oh, I don't know what's happening there. You ran away from ADC again. You are now in NDC. All you are looking for, food is ready. Food is ready, Mama put, food is ready. Anywhere, who will stabilize if you cannot stay and stabilize? Why the people are called not run away from PDP? When all the giants with the huge allocation of money they have, who stood firm, who said we will leave.
But when allegedly the ruling party, the APC, is putting fire, you know, in these parties that you talk about, whether it's the PDP, the ADC, or even the NDC now, because we're hearing, you know, some stories. But let me take you back to Rivers State. The issue of Fubara, where exactly is Fubara now?
I don't know.
You have had reconciliatory different...
Okay, let me tell you that.
No, hold on, let me land with this, right? Now we hear that you're endorsing a candidate from the APC, the same party that Fubara belongs to. He jumped from the...
You are saying you are here now, I'm endorsing.
Are you endorsing?
Have I endorsed anybody?
Okay,
I said we have not to bet.
The question is, have you endorsed anybody?
I have not.
You have not, for Rivers State.
And I cannot endorse somebody.
And on the issue
until
of
the joint coalition meets.
Right. On the issue of the president, you have always, made known your support for President Bola
since
Tinubu.
2023.
A PDP presidential candidate has just emerged.
No, you're asking Fubara. Why not finish that one before you move again?
Put this, you answered.
No, you asked me. No, I don't think that's what you are trying to ask. You answered, we have had a conciliatory. I said, before you answer, okay, let me finish. Right. So I have not answered that.
You will answer it.
I heard what I'm trying to say.
And we hear, you mentioned it here, that a PDP presidential candidate has emerged.
Not, I didn't say, I said, no, please.
Aspirant.
I said aspirant.
Sorry, aspirant. Are you still standing on your support for President Tinubu?
Oh my God.
By the way, a lot of people
okay, let me start. Okay, let me tell you.
By the way, a lot of people are saying that candidate or that aspirant is just acting your script because it's very close to you.
I'm too big that everybody has my script. Don't you think that you should give me an award?
But somebody like me should know that Sandy Ono is your friend.
So I shouldn't have any friend who will aspire to any position simply because. Now let me tell you. Can I tell you, Sandy? Look, we are council chairman together. I took over for Sandy as deputy. I took over for Sandy as deputy national president before I became president of Argon. Sandy was in APP. I was in PDP before Sandy now came to PDP. I keep relationship. I don't abandon friends because you're in this party, you're not in this party. No, what was my business? Politicians will come and go. Now, he came to see me 2 days that I went with him for this European thing. I said, you picked for sale. I said, look, you know I'm going to support Mr. President. He knows. I said, look, we have had crisis in PDP. We should admit that crisis was caused by ourselves, by our greed. Can you tell me of the truth? Within the short time we have, can PDP really sit down with you, galvanize the nation with the resources it requires? Presidential election is not ward council election. It takes a lot of things. Can you tell me here, say the truth, that you can seriously contest against the president? Tell me the truth. He said, look, he's aware that serious consequences have affected PDP chances in most of the things. But however, he won't because of that, and then the party will not feel the candidate. That's a fact. So all you are saying that just because you want PDP to feel a candidate. But you are sure that in terms of really contesting presidential election, the PDP do not have what it takes now because you require. You see, I want to be president. It's not tomorrow morning I'll come out for president. You must have been planning it. You must have put a lot of things into consideration. You must also have the resources before people will come to support you. So, what are you telling me? I'm your friend. He said, well, you're going to run, You understand my position? I said, fine, you still be my friend. I'm going to European Commission tomorrow. Will you join me? He said, well, why not? This is where only people want politics of bitterness. But just let it be that you are encouraging politicians not to talk to themselves. The moment you are talking to somebody, are you sure something's not going on? So, you see, that's always what we have always prayed for. Nobody wants, I'm in this party, go across that side, have a handshake, have a bottle of drink with him, without you suspecting something's going on, which is wrong.
Minister, you know the concern is because you've been repeatedly accused of not wanting the PDP to produce a presidential candidate. So it's surprising to many now that the PDP is selling presidential.
When you say, I have not been, see, that's my problem with you. I want to say, I've been accused. Can I ask one question? He said something here, and I said, everything is good. I'm too strong that everything.
That's how the honor is correct, and we know.
Do you know how I feel happy when I was watching on television? You say, Wike. Do you know how happy I am? I said, oh my God, you mean I'm just so strong like this? You tune Arise, it's Wike.
You don't get headache.
You tune Channel, it's
You don't get headache anytime.
You tune AIT, it's Wike. You tune TVC, it's Wike. You tune ITA, it's Wike. You tune NTPN, headache.
Yes.
You enjoy it.
Because I feel so happy. I say, I'm giving people work. I'm giving people work without being
I haven't asked my question.
You see, people have been accusing me. What have they not accused me? This is a man who came out in 2023 and said, I will not support this candidate from so place. I did not say I'm leaving PDP. I said, you will lose. But PDP will win in my state in the various elections. And I've maintained that. Having worked for the man to win. And I'm here working with him, contributing the little I could, or I can. Now you are saying, don't support him again. Does that mean I don't want my party to produce a presidential candidate? Produce a presidential candidate does not mean, after all, you have so many parties who will go and produce presidential candidates. Doesn't mean that every...
Can you do a mop-up quickly on this side?
I have said so before. I said PDP, even our convention. Listen, I don't need you. The public is the one marking the script. But you won't start question and mark because you'll be biased. The public is they are watching. What I have said, even in the conversation, PDP will be in the ballot. They are not say so.
Okay,
so how can you now say people are accusing? When I have said in the convention day, you know, the life you were, no, you were not there. It was Sheung that was there, and
Minister, let me ask you.
No, to let you know, I said in that convention, PDP will be in the ballot. What do you want me to say?
Minister, let me ask this question. Let's leave this and go to Rivers State. And the reason I ask about Rivers State is that your loyalists in the PDP have moved to the APC. You talk about a coalition in Rivers State of PDP and APC. And I know Tonye Cole has said that the APC has given you the structure, which is confusing. But we also hear that the governors in the APC have been given the mandates to endorse candidates. Where does that leave the people that have defected? And what does that say about Governor Fubara wanting to run for office again?
You know, my happiness is that you said you have always been hearing. And what was saying, 90% of what you have had has always been false. You said my loyalty is not correct. Remember, in the State Assembly, you still have PDP members who are lawmakers, not less than 10. I don't know my loyalists. So it's not correct.
No, I didn't say all.
I didn't say all. No, you said my loyalists.
I didn't say all your loyalists.
Now grammar has come now. Yeah. We'll look for a professor of grammar now. Now, you have also said you had that governors were mandated. I'm not in APC to know whether they are mandated or not. I also know, being a politician, I've been hearing crisis between governors, National Assembly members, You must know in every transition period this thing happened. So this you are hearing, they were but the whole mandated.
We heard the president.
The president mandated.
Yes.
Have you gone to investigate for the presidency whether actually there was this mandate? That's what I have not told you. Does it cost you much to spend time to go and investigate what you have had? So when you are talking, you talk authoritatively. Like I say here, when I say how you took money, as a let him challenge me, he took this sort of money at social time with social vehicle. Am I not giving facts? I said, these people are fraudsters. Why are they fraudsters? Look at the judgment. They were the one who went to court. The court they went to confirm the caretaker committee that now conducted convention. They have not told Nigerians this, that they went to court. They have not told Nigerians. They have hidden this fact. They have not also told Nigerians they've gone an appeal on this judgment that they went to court. They instituted this action. That kind of character or threat, what does it tell you?
The question I ask is if you're concerned about your loyalists picking tickets, and also the fact that Governor Fubara will be on the ticket of APC and get the support of the president.
Concern, I have told you, I have loyalists in the PDP.
I'm concerned about the APC.
I'm coming. I don't know what you're concerned about. You would not tell me what I told you. We'll work as a team. We'll have loyalists in APC. I have never hidden the fact that everywhere it's just a rainbow coalition. We have put ourselves together, and it's a political strategy. Political strategy because we have somebody who will fight.
Who is that?
When I'm coming. Don't rush.
We just wanted to
let me finish my statement now.
Okay.
You know that we are not working. So, as a politician, we must strategize. I don't need to come out and unveil our strategies to you. The president intervened in the impeachment proceeding or palaver and said, withdraw. Let's find peace, let's do this. And the governor said, look, I'm ready for peace. Look, I'm no longer interested for this. I will not do this.
Right.
The assembly went and we do the impeachment. Before a president of a country. Now, having done impeachment, you are not too smart on what you agree before president. It's like when you go on arbitration.
Is it him or the people wanting him to return?
Oh, please, please. Yeah. This is what I don't like. Nobody wants anybody, please. Don't tell me that.
Really?
Excuse me.
But
you only wanted...
People have picked up forms for...
Please. You can go and tell the market people or children 2 years that people say you should come out. Who told you that? Who politician would tell you that? I was sleeping. They came and woke me, come. Why do we talk like that? Even if people come to wake you, can't you say, no, I won't do it? I'm not prepared for it. What is all this story that people, which people?
All right.
That you appear before a president of a country on arbitration, the two parties on arbitration, and these people respect them, Mr. President, and have done their own part. You now have said, no, I would not to obey my own part again.
So
because why I'm coming
on the agreement that was had.
That's what is the grammar now?
So why is the president not intervening then?
What do you mean by president? This is sometimes you reduce
you say he's the
hold on. Why do you people reduce the office of president? You think that you are quiet anytime you quarrel with your wife, president should come in. You quarrel with your son, president should come in. You see, one thing people must understand, run of election, nobody can stop you from running an election. It's your choice. But people have come to know whom you are. It doesn't matter. So president has done his own job. He has brought peace. He has gone back. If you say wicked, it's their business.
When we did
so what is the issue of when is I'm coming? What is the issue of people? Let me tell you. Who are the people?
The people of Rivers.
Where we are there when he was almost gone? Where were they when they declared of emergency?
They actually came out. They came out.
Please. Take this arrangement of your media. Go. They are coming to. Let me tell you. I can sit here now as the FCT minister. I can bring 3,000 people down the road here. Have you not seen where people are campaigning? Those who attend PDP rally. I'm coming now. Hold on. You see APC do rally. APC came for rally here. What I'm saying. You see people there. PDP do rally. You see the same faces in PDP rally. ADC is doing a rally. You see the same crowd. See, I don't know why some of us cannot see that to understand this tricks going on. That people came out. You be a governor and people will not come out. What are you talking about? People came out. Okay, people will come out now. I think we are going for the election. People will come out.
Will your people get tickets from the APC? That's what I'm also.
Who are my people?
The House of
why not wait now? Don't jump the gun. I think they said they will do primaries.
Honorable Minister,
they will do primaries.
We have just about 20 minutes, and we've not spoken so much about FCT. We need to do that.
20 minutes is not enough. No. I am going to call a meeting for our commissioner of project and tell you. I will use 20 minutes to talk about what happened in FCT. So since you are talking politics, use 20 minutes and finish it.
So you are going to do another chat on...
I cannot be doing chat. I don't talk to the chat.
Okay, let's continue.
Of course.
Okay, let's continue with...
Are you not aware?
It's all right. Let's continue.
Do I even need to tell? Don't you see what we have been doing?
Okay, if I may come in at this point.
Let's continue with politics.
The people of the FCT are concerned about the 10% withdrawal that you're taking out of the IGR of the FCT. They are complaining that those funds are to be used to pay the contractors who build infrastructure in the FCT.
I don't like this statement is saying that you have insulted me.
In what way, Honorable Minister?
Don't say people are complaining. Nobody's complaining. Nobody,
the area
excuse me, nobody, no area council can have the guts to say it. If you just see somewhere and say, who is that? Let me tell you, they should even praise me that we are contributing to. They refuse to use their money to pay teachers, and when there's a strike, people will say, teachers are on strike in FCT, as if it is FCT administration. It's their responsibility. But we can't shut our eyes. See our children staying at home. I have to come in. What's the problem? No girl will say, see, they've not paid. They're owing also some amount of money. Why have you not paid this money? You are collecting 10% of IGR every month. Like for this month, 3.something billion. That's okay. We can't give you this money again. We set up a committee. FCT will contribute 2 billion to the 3 billion. Teachers, don't get angry. We'll be paying 5 billion naira every month, right? Till all the debt has been cleared. So we are bringing 2 billion naira every month. If we give you this 10% now, you go and spend the money. You don't care for teachers to be, they don't care. We care. We will not allow that. Your statutory allocation, we see this IGR will not be giving you. Let a committee be set up for your council, permanent secretary, treasurer. What are they owing Noge? What are they owing teachers? Accept. Pay this money to them directly until this debt has been cleared.
Where does that leave the contractors?
Which contract are you talking about? We give out contract. FCT repair both primary and secondary schools. Which contractors are you talking about? In every month, when we get our allocation, in every month, when our IGR comes, after deducting 10% that goes to the area council, and 5% that goes to FCT IRS for the collection, right? The remaining money, I sit down. I say, can we have all the projects we're doing? Education, how much are we going to pay now? we'll pay 5 billion. Health, how much are we going to pay? We'll pay 3 billion. Infrastructure, pay 20 billion. Right? So we always share. This one goes to roads, this one goes to education, this one goes to health, as the case may be. This one goes for sanitation, which we pay every month. So we make sure that every month you remove 1.something billion for waste that goes to the contractors. So when you say we take 10% of IGR to pay contractors, how can that be? The 10% we are not
to pay LEA teachers.
See what I said here. So I said the teachers are on strike.
Right.
The area council are owing so more than 60-something billion, and we say we have to come to the aid. Okay. We are bringing 2 billion naira as like helping the area council. Right. Now they are getting 3 billion from IGR of us. We say, look, what have you been doing with our IGR we have been giving you that you have not been paying teachers? Therefore, this 10% won't be going directly again now to you. We have to set up a committee that will make sure that teachers and all are paid the money that you are owing them. Because when they are on strike, nobody calls their name. They call FCT. And we must have to take proactive action to make sure that these things do not occur again. Give them the money now. All right? When we don't even touch their jack, or what do you call it, jack, what do you call it? I don't preserve it in the state. And the moment it comes, the money goes to them directly. So people should, but that's why I say they will even praise me, say, but for the FCT minister, the children, the strike will be on.
Honorable Minister, we need to go like this. Okay. Let me just ask this question. And then
I said I will not go there.
They said we should leave that. Yeah, so we just talk generally on that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to touch on the commissioning of
it will come. It will come so much. So after people do live program all the time. Some of you are waiting for them
talking generally about
2 weeks now. And they calculate the money to pay salary for over 7 months.
Talking generally about FCT now.
Yes.
Not too long ago, you allocated lands to ambassadors designate. A lot of people are saying this is one generosity in the wrong direction. That not one of these ambassadors designate does not have a property in Abuja. Maybe a few.
Okay.
Now, how about those who have served this country?
Let me tell you now.
Generals
why not wait? People sit outside to define role, to define what we should do. When we give you, it is not wasted. Why didn't you ask when we gave to all the press people in the FCT? That was not a wrong direction. Yes. Yes. Yes.
The correspondence?
Yes, it's not a surprise.
They don't
need to excuse me. Hold on.
They've been going around with
why not hold on?
They earn it.
Okay, see, they earn it. You see the problem that we have. Yeah, you have qualified the earning. Now, people who are going outside the country to defend your interests, and President said, listen, not to me. Not to me. And there's no generosity as you say is misplaced simply because you didn't get. It's not correct. They are Nigerians. You cannot say who has property, who does not have property. Who told you those who serve Nigeria don't have properties here? How do you know?
Yeah, but how much of a priority is that?
What is that? So you don't define our priority. I don't define. Hold on. No, it's not correct. Why not hold on? Why not hold on? Don't you have property in Abuja?
I'm not an ambassador designate.
No, hold on now.
If you give me appointment, I probably
why not hold on? We won't give you now. Hold on. Hold on.
So we are talking about
people already now.
That is not priority.
We don't define priority in your station. We don't define priority. What is a priority? Yes, we don't do that.
What was the yardstick?
I said, what you don't ask me. They're all Nigerian. Every Nigerian is entitled. That does not mean all Nigerians will get at the same time. And please don't say so. I'm not coming here to reveal to you what you call Nigerians who have served. You don't have the list. So you are not competent to talk about it. I am the one competent to talk about it. And I'm not coming here to come and tell you these are Nigerians who have given. No. Please. So what you don't have the facts, what you don't have, what you're not privy to, you don't talk about it. And if you say, if those Nigerians come out to say, they didn't give us anything, then I can come out. How can you say so? How can you say so? How can you say so? How can you say so?
There are many ordinary Nigerians.
It does not matter. Yes, yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. Hold on. I agree. There are many Nigerians. I agree. I hope you are not one of the Nigerians. I hope you are not one of the Nigerians.
There's a possibility.
No, I'm coming.
It's a 100% possibility.
If they give you today, don't you know there are so many Nigerians that are also not gotten?
That would be one problem solved.
That's also one problem solved. This is also one problem solved. If you want to apply for that, tell me.
Giving land to Senator Jimoh Ibrahim is not the problem solved.
I am not looking at who is
Giving
there.
land to Breno Mokiri,
you have
Ambassador Kaifadika, it's not a problem solved.
Can I tell you? That's the problem we have. Have you been ambassador before?
No.
Okay, let me ask you one question. You see me as a minister, right? If they give me land, there's no problem solved. How many people have abused you the way I've been abused?
Because it is believed that you have the means to get any
Believe!
Yes.
Believe!
Yes.
Fine. So if I have the means, I'm therefore not the risk like in a family. For example, you're a millionaire and a certain family property. You're not entitled to. Do you know what's called family property? Family property, your father, let me tell you, you're a rich man. Your father has 20 million naira and is giving it to all his children. You don't tell your father, I'm a millionaire, why will I receive 50,000 naira? You don't do that.
But this is not
I'm coming now. Listen to me. Why is it so? I come from Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. And the government of Nigeria is recognizing what functions I'm playing, what role I'm playing.
They have not started playing.
You don't say so.
They are just desperate.
Okay, so
they should start first and then come for better.
Okay. We have started to do it.
Right.
Are you going
to?
Can you sooner?
No. Minister, where do we strike the balance between attending to public office holders and the average Nigerians?
Who told you that?
One second.
Hold on.
The 50,000 units for Renewed Hope City that we talk about. What's the timeline and what's the mode for distribution? But also,
please. I don't like what you say. Somebody using private money. Whenever I get it, it's not my business. That's not public funds.
No, my question is about what you are doing for average Nigerians.
Why not hold on?
And I want to draw your attention.
Hold on?
1 second.
No, hold on. Hold on. Let me tell you, hold on. You cannot say what you're saying. Have you seen the list of those who have allotted land? What are you talking about? Is it because this one came to the public? Do you know how many people who work in China that have land? I put it to tax now. The land that you build channels is public land, but it's given to you as a private investment. You are making money out of the public property. Did you buy it? No.
Is it free property?
It was allocated to you. You didn't buy. You didn't buy. I have the authority to say so. Why are we talking about this? Did you buy the land?
Don't go there.
Hold on. Let us put this.
Please.
I sat as a minister. The land was given to you by government, but allocated to you by government. As I came as a minister, I know how I ratify so many. Was it not correct?
Yeah, the same could apply.
Hold on. You are not quarreling.
Right.
But that land was given to you today. It's an investment you have made. You are making money out of it. You will not say you're not making money out of it.
And the government is benefiting from our business as well.
We're paying you. You came now to interview me. Is it free? Am I not going to pay for a live interview? It's not free. So what are we benefiting? I pay.
Speaking of land,
hold on, let me tell you. Hold on. You know why I have to say this?
Yes.
Because you raised it. You see, when we talk about, because you've had ambassadors. There are so many rich Nigerians. Look at me. Look at me. Because if you didn't bring it now, we would have come to this now. You have not made me to let Nigerians know. When people are thinking, such a mansion that you such a people have, people are thinking that you bought it. It's government. Government has encouraged you. The government has encouraged you. Why can't government encourage other people? Now, these people have been they have encouraged. Does not mean tomorrow other people will not be encouraged. Must everything be done at the same time, the same day?
No. Honorable, the question is, how do you address the average Nigerian? And let me draw your attention to the issue in Wike, the land that was allocated for public hospital, which has now been converted to a residential property.
Some of us, if not, I would have asked you one question. Who determines what is to be built in anywhere? You are the one to determine to government. Even if government said today, this is the official residence of a minister. Government can decide tomorrow it will not be official residence of a minister again. Why do you have to query government? Why would you change that?
Government must explain why you will convert a hospital to a private residence.
Hold on, please. You cannot determine for government what should be built here. Who is going to build the hospital? It's not government. It's not government.
So what was the thing?
I am coming. Hold on, I'm coming.
Repurposing that land for a hospital to a private
so that this first story have to stop.
Right.
It has to stop.
What's the truth?
Let me tell you, because when people come, they go and give you information. You go and tell people. I've asked one simple question. I'm the authority. And government says, all here, we are going to use it for housing estate. Government wakes up tomorrow. No, we will use that place that has no authority. We are going to move this housing authority to shift to another place. And government says, this is what we want to do here now. What is your problem in that? First of all, if it was given, why not hold on? If it was, that's what we are trying to do. Come, if you say now you know there's a master plan.
Yes.
I thank God you know that. Do you know most of the places, most of you stay, it's against the master plan. In society, master plans are also adjusted. Yet as time goes on, as society progresses, master plans have been adjusted. So you cannot say 20 years ago, the master plan of 20 years ago will continue to be the master plan of 2040. That is not done anywhere.
But you owe the people an explanation for why you're converting something for public use.
Why not hold on? You have to learn. And that is the error, that is the mistake. When you sit somewhere, you don't say you hold the people. Listen, when I said it will be public hospital, will be public hospital, did I explain to you? I don't know why you are quarreling. If in Guadipa now, we have made some adjustment. There's a road that CBC is doing. It affected something government to move it out there. There where we are saying we are going to do substations. We sort of with where we are now and with the technology. Is it still possible to put substations in this area and this massive land we're giving? You give 20 hectares of land to build substation. Where is it done anywhere in the world? I'm coming. You now come to say, okay, no, we can't do that. With recent technology, you cannot build a substation for even more than 3,000 square meters. I'm coming. Did you understand me? Government's okay. No, cut it. Give her this for further development. You hear, you come. This place was said to be a substation. Now see what government has done. You don't even. You're not in government, you don't know the priority area. So what I'm trying to say, if we have given to a private, if we have given to somebody.
Is another provision made for general
Are we fools?
In Wike?
Are we fools? First of all, you cry more than the bereaved. If we have given the place to a private person to develop a private hospital, it's a different thing. If we say we are going to build a school here, and government said no, school here now will no longer be necessary. Give it up for any other development. Take the school to so place. Why must I come to national television? Gentlemen, is it everything you must? What do you lose?
But the people are confused.
Which people are confused?
The people are confused. There is no hospital in
Wike. See, the problem.
A property was allocated for hospital.
Excuse me, Mr. Channel, excuse me. All over the world, all in this country, you can't tell me the government has provided everything that's been needed all over the world. If we say, does it mean that because they have no hospital today in Wike, Wike is more important than any other district? Government's okay, based on our resources, we can provide 3 hospitals now, right? And that hospital will be social place. Is there any law that say I must start with Wuye. And who told you because we have not built Wuye, and therefore hospital will not be in Wuye? Government say continue. After the most of the thing we are doing today, was it done before? No. Don't carry sentiment. People say, oh, here was said to be the creation center. I agree. I don't know what I say. I agree. Yeah. I didn't say so. But government is the wisdom said, look, we get down here now, it's no longer possible. What do you lose?
All right.
Like I didn't going to take permission from you before I take that policy. Is that necessary?
No, informing the people is what I said.
What, even the one you have been informed, even the judgment of the court you got, you still refuse to acknowledge that is the truth. Even the one you have seen openly, that we have informed you, giving you, you still said it has not been cleared. I mean, look, take for example, look at schools. I have mentioned to you about the area council. Yes. It's not our responsibility to pay primary school teachers. It's not our responsibility. But we can't sit down and see our children at home because it's not our responsibility. And we have now come to say, okay, we'll solve this problem. We will be donating 2 billion naira every month. You, the IGR, will give you 3 billion every month, will be used to be paying teachers. Now, you are going to say, area council said that 10% of I'm using to pay contractors.
All right, Honorable Minister, our time is up.
These are things we must always try to go and find out the reality on ground. Find out. Don't make up your mind. Don't make up your mind when you are going to anywhere.
All right.
Because I have no questions in the minds of Nigerians.
No, I have, but the problem is that because you have a mindset. When you have a mindset, which I told you, the problem you have today, you were thinking that ADC is coming to give opposition to government. Today, all the House of Reps, senators that went to ADC, have they not come? Will you call them now the main opposition? I think they are not going to be the main opposition. NDC now has become the main opposition. Just I look at it.
Thank you so much.
This night I watching Arise again. I will now see where you say, well, I saw what was his name? Ruben. He will say, oh, no, you see, NDC is formidable. You have shifted to NDC now. It's formidable. You have people are formidable when one big man goes there. Oh, it's formidable. You don't even know the big man you are talking about.
Honorable Minister, thank you.
Is it still on ground?
Thank you very much. We need to leave it here because we have overshot our time and we need to give the stations time to properly wind down the program and move to another program.
Most of what the stations do, they like commercial.
Thank you so much, sir.
They like commercial. So since you like commercial, this is the best way to educate the public.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We really appreciate your time. Let me just say thanks to my colleagues, Veronica, thank you so much. Veronica Danipoye is
and congrats for being the, what do you call it,
newscaster
of the year. Okay, congrats.
And of course, Fisayo, thank you so much. Lawal, it's your first time. I hope you got the baptism of fire.
Thank you.
And of course, the one that will not allow us to sign off.
I was going to ask the minister
with that big voice.
Thank you so much.
I was going to ask the secret of your freshness. You're looking very fresh these days.
Because I don't.
In spite of the stress.
Stress for what? I don't have any stress.
And of course, from Terry.
Man is living
Thank you
good.
very much, Minister.
Am I going to say thank you? I'm trying to say thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
Well, biased.
I'm not.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time.
ADC is gone. Now it's NDC. Carry the story like that.
Thank you, sir. We'll see you again.
That's the headline you have given him.
Hopefully we'll see you.
When the NDC first tomorrow say, oh, the ruling party has gone to cause crisis.
Thank you, sir. We have to leave now. We really appreciate your time. That's the end of today's session of ministerial chat. Because featured the Honorable Minister of the FCT, His Excellency Nyesom Wike. Thank you for investing your time with us. We'll see you very soon, very, very soon. Because the president will be 3 years in office very soon, and of course we know that the Honorable Minister has some plans along this line, commissioning of projects and all of that. We didn't get the time to talk about that, but very shortly, like the Minister has promised, we may have time to do that. Thank you. We'll see you again.
We'll invite you.